Hello, my name is Vicky and welcome to my channel. I have been thinking about creating a channel several years and finally I decided that today could be the first day. If you start to prepare, you will never start. And I was thinking about the topic, and as I study at Monaco University, I decided why not to talk about Monaco. Monaco life, events in Monaco, secret life of Monaco residents, answering your questions, and telling you about my life in Monaco as a student and not only. So to start the channel, first of all, I thought that I should look appropriately. And first of all, I need to bleach my hair. As you see, it's dark. So my first video would be for girls who travel to Monaco and stay here more than 1 month, and they would like to bleach their hair and they don't want to look for a good hair salon. So I will give you secrets how I do it at home, how I bleach my hair. So let's start. First, I will tell you about the products that I use. So this is Salarm. This is a Spanish Salarm Cosmetics. They produce it in Spain. And as I lived in Spain before, I got used to it, and I think it is one of the best that you can find for your hair, especially if you are blonde. So this we will use as a protection layer before we start. Then we will use this bleach, Salarm Blond Supreme. It gives you up to 10 tones of lightning shades, and it has an active neutralization. It has keratin and hyaluronic acid, and you can see the color. It's amazing. So the color is blue. It's a blue powder. And we will mix it with volume 3%, 10 volume activator, also Salarm with aloe vera. Some girls use cheap activators, and the difference is in ingredients. So here you can see that ingredients, it's not only peroxide. They also have keratin, hydrolyzed keratin, aloe berberis leaf juice, and this keratin helps to protect your hair, so it does not damage. Then we will use a castor oil to protect the rest of our hair. And after we will finish with a tone. I take neutral tone just to give some shine, and we will mix it with 4% or 1.9. I have also 1.9. 1 second. Yeah, this one is better. So it's 1.9%. We have lax peroxide. It's volume 6. And in ingredients, the same. So if you read it, you can find the salicylic acid and the phosphoric acid, apart from hydrogen peroxide. And I use gloves to protect my hand and manicure. So we will use gloves. So let's start. So this is the natural color that I have. It's about level 8 or 9. So we will try to make it of the same color as I have here. So we'll try to bleach it to 11-12. So let's start with this protection ampoules. This is how they look like. Maybe I will need 2 of them. And I just put it on my hand, just where I will put the bleach powder. So all the zones that you want to protect. I guess I will have to use all 4 of it. You see? We put it on the roots. We make sure that it's all wet. And we do the same for the second side. Be sure that all your roots are wet, because these ampoules, they protect. If you don't put it, your hair can be damaged. And the last one. No. I wanted to dye my hair before making a video, and then I thought, like, why not to show you how to do it, because when I first started to dye my hair, it was so hard to find how to do it correctly, because when I went to the hair salon, I was not satisfied with the color. Sometimes it was too yellow or they damaged the hair, and finally I decided that I will do it myself. So now you need to massage a bit. To be sure that all the roots are wet. Now we can go to the second phase. Now you see all the roots, they are wet. They're covered in this protection layer. Okay, what do we do now? We will mix our powder and oxidant cream. So remember, 1 to 2. 1 part of powder, 2 parts of oxidant. As I have a lot of hair, so I will use 2 parts of powder. and 4 parts of oxidant. One, two, three, and 4. Now let's mix it. It's better if you mix it for about 10 minutes, because the more you mix it, the more oxygen gets into this mess, and the better is the reaction. So try not to save time on it, and just mix, 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 and mix it. It should become very, very fluffy, like marshmallow. You see the texture that we have now? This is a perfect texture. Before we apply it, we should put some oil on our hair to protect the rest. So as I said, I use castor oil. You can use olive oil or coconut oil. I prefer castor. And I just will put it on the rest of the hair, because when we bleach hair, it can be so that the powder gets on something that has already been bleached, and you know that it can be very dangerous. And oil gives us a special protection layer. So that all the hair will be in a good shape. Because our goal is to have not just bleached hair, but healthy and long. Be sure that all the hair is oily. So all our hair is now in oil. And we are ready to start. So I prefer to divide hair into parts. Like that. And here the same. And then you start from here. This is prepared. Our gloves. I apply just using my hands, and I will try to cover only black part without touching the white one. I start with one part. I start with approximately this one, and then I will do the same with that part, and then I will continue with this, then I will do the same for that, and then I will check what we have behind. We also need to put on a timer. So the maximum time of exposition is 1 hour, the minimum is 40 minutes. As we use a very low percentage, we will have to wait about 1 hour. The higher the percentage of peroxide, the lower time of exposition. So we have a stopwatch and start. So I take like that, so that it covers just part of my fingers, and I put here. As I said, you see, this is why we put an oil, to avoid such situations. So here we did half of the head. As I said, this part we can try it to check that all is covered in our cream. And now we continue to do with this part. This we leave for now, so we continue with this part. We have finished with the second part of our head. Here you can see that all is covered. The reaction will begin a bit in a time. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Now we will go to this one and do the same as we did here. So I finished here. All the head is covered. So it took me 27 minutes for the whole head, and now we'll wait 30 minutes more. You can also add some heat. Oh. I use heat from my chimney, electric chimney, so I just put my head like that. And wait. So now it's been 40 minutes that I'm waiting from the first minute of the start. So now I think it's time to rinse it off. So here you can see reaction. Maybe I'll have to do it second time. It's from the back. Okay, let's wash it. I washed my hair, so you can see that the color is not matching. Like it's a bit more yellow than mine. So I will have to do it one more time. This time I will use this oxygen extra platinum beaker, so it's also Salarum. It's special blonde activator, and the color is blue. Here. See? So it should give extra platinum color, and the volume, if this one was 10, this one I think is about 40, so it must be about 11-12%. In this case we will hold it 10-15 minutes, not more, as now we have the base much more clear than before. So if we started with a base 4, 5, now it's 7, 8, not even 7, maybe 9. So now we need to get from 9 to 12. Let's see. I can't bleach wet hair. You never bleach wet hair. So first I need to dry it with my Dyson, which I love very much. And after we will bleach it again. So I dry only this part. So I dried only roots and only this part, because now we will divide our bleach into 4 parts. The peroxide activates very, very fast. We'll not have time to wait till we put it on the whole head. So we have to go and wash our head 4 times. So this is a perfect way to do it. Perfect. So now we'll divide our head 2 and 2. Yep, like that. So this part, this is where we start. I put cream in 5 minutes, and now I will wait 10 minutes more to have 15 minutes total of exposition. As I said, I use only this part and without this one. Let's wait. Here I'm back from the third bleach. Here are the results. So you can see that on the left is much better than on the right. So now we will try to make it equal. This is the result from the second bleach on this side. So now they are almost equal, almost the same. And when it dries, the color will look much better. Now it's 4 a.m. I started at 12, now it's 4. So it took me 4 hours to to bleach my hair, and finally it looks, I think, more or less the same. The roots are the same as well. More yellow. Maybe I will continue tomorrow. I will blow dry it and show you the final result. This is the final result. Today I go to the Oktoberfest. I have been using this Dyson brush. This is my favorite one to blow dry the hair. So this is my hair the next day. So here you can see the color. So now it's perfect. I'm very happy. Natural colors that I have. The cat looks very happy too. So this is what I wanted to show you. The perfect blonde. This is what I adore. Like Daenerys from the House of Dragons. The video should be called How I Pet My Cat. She also adores attention. She adores when I touch her. So if I'm shooting a video, she also wants to be at the center. I'm the main hero. I'll set some extensions, but it's almost unnoticeable, so it's like to add a bit more volume. So it's good to repeat it every month or maybe every 3 weeks to maintain a good result, because near the roots about 1 centimeter the color is always more bright because of the heat from the scalp. So it's better if you wait 1 centimeter and then you bleach your hair, because after 1 centimeter it will be yellow and you'll have to do again several times, the same as I had to do this time. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.